So, hello again. Now we're down to another topic under the later periods of literature, which is the Romantic period. So, this period is considered as the great age of novel. Romantic poets wrote about nature, imagination, and individuality in England. The Romantic period in British literature, typically dated from 1785 to 1832, was a response to various social, political, and economic changes. The American Revolution and the French Revolution were pivotal events that influenced the Romantic writers. These revolutions embodied ideas of liberty, equality, and fraternity, which resonated with the Romantics' emphasis on individualism and rebellion against oppressive structures. The Napoleonic War had a profound impact on Europe, including Britain. The, the conflicts and their aftermath affected the national psyche and were reflected in the literature of the time with themes of heroism, conflict, and sublime. The Industrial Revolution, which began in Britain in the 18th century, brought significant changes to society. The rise of factories, urbanization, and technological advancement led to social upheaval, including harsh working conditions and the displacement of rural communities. Romantic writers often reacted against industrialization, longing for a return to nature and simpler pastoral ways of life. So it is central features of Romantic era. It includes emotions and passion, the critique of progress, a return to the past, an ode to nature, the idealization of women, the purity of childhood, the search for subjective truth, the celebration of the individual, a break from convention and spirituality, and occult. So it is mentioned the Gothic writings overlap with the Romantic and Victorian period. Writers of Gothic novels, or maybe the precursor to horror novels, include Radcliffe or Monk Lewis, and Victorians like Bram Stoker in Britain. In America, Gothic writers include Edgar Allan Poe and Hawthorne. So there are many notable authors during those periods. So we will start with the essayist author. First on the list is we have Mary Wollstonecraft. So she is an English writer, philosopher, and advocate for women's rights, best known for his seminal work A Vindication of the Rights of Women, which argued for the education and empowerment of women. Her progressive ideas and writings laid the groundwork for the feminist movement, making her a pioneering figure in the fight of gender equality. So the next one is Thomas Paine. He is an English-born political activist, philosopher, and revolutionary whose influential pamphlets, such as The Common Sense and The American Crisis, were crucial in galvanizing American support for independence from Britain. He also authored The Rights of Men, advocating the democratic principles and social reforms, making him a key in both American and French Revolution. Then we have Charles Lamb. He is an English essayist, poet, and critic. He was best known for his essays under the pseudonym Elia. His works, including Essays of Elia, are admired by the wit, warmth, and literary craftsmanship, reflecting the deep affection for literature and humanity. Then the last one is we have Edmund Burke, which is who is the British statesman who was noted political theorist and philosophical writer. He was born in Ireland, spent more of his active life in English politics, and died the political oracle of conservative Europe. He is best known for reflections on the Revolution in French, which is he criticized the French Revolution for its radicalism and argued for a gradual reform instead of abject revolutionary change. So we're done with some of the essayists. Then we have here the novelists during the time of Romantic period. So first on the list we have Jane Austen. She is an English novelist known for her keen observation on the manners and morals of the British landed gentry, exemplified in classics such as Pride and Prejudice and Emma. Other works include Sense and Sensibility, Persuasion, and Mansfield Park. So we have here Anne Radcliffe, who is a English author known for pioneering the Gothic novel genre, which were characterized by suspenseful plots, supernatural elements, and intricate description of landscapes. Her notable works include The Mysteries of Udolpho and A Cilician Romance. So we have here Sir Walter Scott. He is a Scottish historical novelist, poet, and playwright, celebrated for his vivid portrayal of Scottish history and culture in works such as Ivanhoe, Rob Roy, and The Lady of the Lake. He is often regarded as one of the most influential writers on the 19th century and a key figure in the development of the historical novel. Then we have here Mary Shelley. She is an English novelist best known for her groundbreaking work Frankenstein or The Mother Prometheus, which she wrote at the age of 18. She also authored other novels and short stories that explore themes of science, morality, and human nature. So, mentioned earlier is Horace Walpole. So, he is an English writer, politician, and art historian, known for his Gothic novel The Castle of Otranto, which is considered the first Gothic novel in English literature. He was also a noted collector of arts and antiquities, and his correspondence provides valuable insights into 18th century culture and politics. Now we're down to the poets. So we have here William Blake. So William Blake's most original works include books of his own poetry, illustrated, printed, and decorated by himself. Blake's relief-etched books include Songs of Innocence, America, A Prophecy, Jerusalem, The Emanation of the Giant Albion. The next one is we have Robert Burns. So his work is characterized by realism, intense feeling, and metrical virtuosity. His best work is in Scots, the vernacular of southern Scotland, and he is one of the greatest authors in that language. His major works include Auld Lang Syne, Tam O'Shanter, A Tale, and A Red, Red Rose. Next is we have Percy Bysshe Shelley. So the English Romantic poet Shelley ranks as one of the greatest lyric poet in the history of English literature. His works include Ozymandias, The Mask of Anarchy, Prometheus Unbound, and Adonis. So we have here John Keats. The English poet John Keats stressed that man's quest for happiness and fulfillment is thwarted by the sorrow and corruption inherent in human nature. His works are marked by rich imagery and melodic beauty. His works include Ode to a Nightingale, Ode to a Grecian Urn, To Autumn, Endymion, and La Belle Dame sans Mercy. Next is we have Samuel Taylor Coleridge. So, the English author Coleridge was a major poet of the Romantic period or movement. He is also noted for his prose works on literature, religion, and the organization of society. His major works include The Rime of the Ancient Mariner and Kubla Khan. Then last one is we have here William Wordsworth. So, a major English romantic poet whose lyrical poetry, including works like lyrical ballads, celebrated nature, spirituality, and the inner emotional life of individuals. His collaboration with Samuel Taylor Coleridge and his theory of poetry as the most spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings significantly influenced romantic literature. So these are the reference. So as a conclusion, the Enlightenment and Romantic period is considered as the transformative era that starts to give way on logical thinking and opens up the power of literary works such as novels, satires, poems, and essays, which may not under the influence of Christianity or religious aspects. It empowers other genres and literary styles such as horror and mysteries. Writers tend to show how their imagination works freely, which soon captivates mind of his viewers or audience. So that is all for my report, and I hope you pick up something that is can be used when critiquing literary works and at the same time appreciate every literary works. So that's all. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.